Hi, my name is Keith Bailey. I'm here to do predictions for the NFL 2013 NFL season. I will be doing the AFC in today's video, just the AFC. I'm a new YouTube user, so don't hate on me too badly if I screw up. It's going to come with experience and time. I'm going to start with a fourth place team in the AFC North. It's going to get me a lot of haters. I have Pittsburgh going in fourth place. I think they're very old, and Troy Polamalu is always injured, and they lost Hines Ward a while ago. I just don't see them doing much. Ben Roethlisberger's a good quarterback, but the team's getting old, and they have an average 8-8 campaign, I believe, in the tough AFC North. Third place team, I have the Cleveland Browns. I like what Norv Turner's going to do offensively. He's going to get Brandon Weeden to throw to the right guys, and it's a very underrated defense. Look for the rise of Cleveland in the upcoming years. I think they're going to make some noise. Second place team are the defending Super Bowl champion Ravens. I have them going 9-7. I have them as the 6th seed in the NFL playoffs. They lost a lot of people in the offseason. They lost Bernard Pollard. They lost Ed Reed. They lost Ray Lewis. It's on Joe Flacco this year. And I think he put together a 9-7 campaign, and that's going to be it. But it's still enough to qualify for the playoffs. In the division winner, I have Cincinnati. Very underrated defense. And they do play in a tough division, so I have them at 10-6. AJ Green and Andy Dalton. As long as those two players are there for Cincinnati, they're always going to be a threat to everyone. That is a receiver-quarterback combo that has become popular in the NFL today, and they win the division at 10-6, I believe. AFC South. I'm going to start with the fourth place team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're just the Jaguars, and I'm sorry, I have them going 1-15. They're not really the best team in the NFL by any means. And Justin Blackman has off the field issues, so I think they're still in major rebuilding mode. So I have them at 1-15. Third place is my team, the Tennessee Titans. Yes, I know it's not the Patriots or the Cowboys. It's the freaking Titans. Okay. Anyways, I have them going 7-9. They have a revamped offensive line. I know that. And they have made major improvements on defense. But every team makes improvements in some way, shape, or form. With Jake Locker controlling our team, I have them having a 7-9 year. It's going to save Mike Munchak's job, but I think they're going to make some noise the year after that. That's just my personal opinion. I could be biased, it could be not. But this year, I have them at 7-9. I'm not just being honest. Second place, I have Indianapolis. They're not going to come behind in every single game this year and win. Half the reason they went 11-5 last year is because they got very lucky. No pun intended. Andrew Luck's their quarterback. They had a lot of comeback victories last year. They could have winded up 7-9 last year. Who knows? But Indianapolis, I have them at 8-8. I don't think they're going to make all these comebacks. I have them missing the playoffs. But I look for this team to be very consistent and good for a long time. Which leads to my division winner. If I can find them in here, the Houston Texans. I have them at 10-6. They usually play down to their opponent's level. And anytime they played a good team last year, they got blown away. The acquisition of Ed Reed is going to help, but he is old. I have them winning the division, and I have them as the 4 seed behind the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to get the tiebreaker over Houston, and Bengals are going to be the 3 seed. Texans are going to be the 4 seed. I'll go to the AFC East. In fourth place, I have the New York Jets. Rex Ryan was coach for the first 2 years. He was playing for the present. He put together a very solid team, a very solid defense, and got to the AFC Championship 2 years in a row. In my opinion, he wasn't really playing for the future. And that's where it finally bit them in the ass. I don't think they're going to do particularly well. I have them at 2-14. But you know what? The Colts were 2-14 and they went 11-5, so anything can happen. It's the NFL, and my prediction, that's why it's a prediction, I have the Jets at 2-14. I have the Bills at number 3. I have them 7-9. And I think EJ Manuel is going to be the starter, assuming he gets healthy. But I just have them at a solid 7-9, just another average season for Buffalo Bills fans. Number 2, I have Miami. I have them at 8-8. And the loss of Dustin Keller is going to hurt them a lot, but at least new quarterback, second-year quarterback Ryan Tannehill still has Mike Wallace to throw to. And getting reports out of practice. And NFL.com, they're hooking up quite a bit, but they're playing Miami's defense, so when they get new looks in the season, that's when they'll get tested. But I have them at 8-8, and then I'm not even going to say the division winner because you already know the division winner, New England. I have them at 12-4. Tom Brady has no one from his team that were his primary targets 1 through 4 last year. Wes Welker's gone. I mean, they overloaded all their receivers, but Tom Brady and Bill Belichick they're still going to make some noise. You know that. They're going to go 12-4, and they will be the 2 seed. And now in the AFC West, 4th place team I have the Oakland Raiders. I have them going 4-12. They're just a really bad team. And they played a lot of good teams well last year. When they beat Pittsburgh, no one saw that coming. I have them going 4-12. The San Diego Chargers, I have them 3rd place. I have them going 6-10. I think they're in rebuilding mode, but they're consistent enough to be able to compete. I don't have them really doing anything special. They're just an average football team that I think they go 6-10. 2nd place, I have Kansas City. They're also my 5 seed. I'm a huge believer in Alex Smith, and Andy Reid as head coach is really going to shape that franchise in a better mode. They had 9 Pro Bowlers last year, and they were 2-14. 9. Tennessee had 0, okay? And I know I'm saying that because I'm a Tennessee fan, but if this team can have 9 Pro Bowlers and have a 2-14 season, that just goes to show how they're not playing up to their potential. And now that they have Alex Smith and Andy Reid, they can do that. I have them going 10-6, and I have them as the 5 seed. And now, the division winner, I have the Denver Broncos. Peyton Manning is going to have a rough year, in my opinion, but it's Peyton Manning. He's going to go 13-3, you know that. Whatever all this talk there is about him, about whether he's losing his receivers or losing his defense to injury, he never really had the best defense in Indianapolis. And he still managed to put together 12, 13-win seasons with them. I have them going 13-3, and they're the 1 seed. Which leads us to our playoffs. We have the 6-seeded Ravens traveling to face the 3-seeded Bengals. I think the Bengals finally get their first playoff win. I think they're going to beat the Ravens. I have no scores. But I have the Bengals winning. And I have them going to face the Patriots in the next round. And then the next game we have Kansas City at Houston. I think Kansas City does something. I think they finally beat Houston in the first round. Houston's used to winning in the first round, playing Cincinnati that just advanced. I think Kansas City goes to Houston, and it's not even that far of a travel. So they're playing relatively the same time zone. So I think Kansas City will win that. And unfortunately, I have Kansas City playing Denver, the 1 seed versus the 5 seed. I think Kansas City honestly gets shredded in this game. I think Peyton Manning gets revenge against a scapegoat of a team because Baltimore beat the Broncos last year. So I have the Broncos going to the AFC Championship game to face the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, I have the Bengals beating the Patriots. You always have that Cinderella team. I think that's going to be Cincinnati this year. And in your AFC Championship, I have the Denver Broncos winning against the Bengals. I think that's going to be a close game. I think Andy Dalton's going to have a great postseason. And I think the Broncos are going to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, they have Peyton Manning, and normally he's able to get it done. And Elvis Dumervil's only going to... No, not Elvis. Von Miller's only going to be out 6 games, so he'll be back. It's only a matter of time. And those are my AFC predictions for the NFL season of 2013. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my videos. It won't be the last video I do, and I really appreciate everyone who watched this. Thank you.